The legends were real. The stories were wilder. And now it's time to talk about it. This is Wrestling Real Talk. And now your hosts, A.T. Huck and Rude Boy.
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Welcome you. Yes, you. That's right. The person that's listening to my voice right now. Welcome once again to another edition of Wrestling Real Talk. I'm your host, Rudy Hill, aka Rude Boy, and I am joined by my partner in crime, my homeboy, and my brother from another, the one and only A.T. Huck. A.T. Huck, what's happening,
What's up,
man?
Rudy, man? I'm glad to be back, man. We got a lot to talk about, a whole lot to talk about.
Indeed we do,
I've been
man.
looking forward to it. I'm glad we're here tonight, enjoying each other's company as usual.
Absolutely, and it's we're coming off of a big weekend for Chicano Fest. Chicano Fest is something that Carlito and I came up with 4 years ago, not 4 years ago, about 6 years ago, because we had a couple times where we weren't able to have the festival. But we were blessed to have it this year. And, as a lot of the listeners know right here at Wrestling Real Talk and just in general, that I've been having some health issues as of late. And so Carlito took the bull by the horns, and he came up with Chicano Fest 4. And I got to tell you something, man. You want to talk about a proud father, man.
Hey, man, I know you were. I was there. Man, I was really impressed. He did a great job. He said he took the bull by the horns. Yes, he is the matador. He is the new matador here in IBW. And a great job, the whole day. Everybody had a good time. The artists, it was beautiful, beautiful dancers. Don't ask me to say the correct name because I'll mess it up. But, yeah, man, it was great. Also, we had some great wrestling matches.
We did. We did have some great wrestling matches. But I do want to talk a little bit more about Chicano Fest. And I want to thank all of the vendors that came out and showed love and support. Their dollars helped us keep Chicano Fest rolling. And we're thankful for that. Most definitely want to thank the performers that were out there. I mean, we had some dynamite performers, and we took it to another level this year. And, I definitely want to shout out my son, Santana, DJ Cisco Kid, who did at least 5 hours at Chicano Fest rocking and never once missing a beat. And people were loving it. And, he's just a young kid from Southwest Detroit doing his thing, man. And I'm very proud of him. And like I said, A.T. Huck, man, you've known Carlito since he was a baby.
Yeah.
And to see what he did at Chicano Fest 4. And I mean, like, not just the vendors and the performers and everything, but he made sure everyone was in a safe environment.
Right.
He made sure everyone had a smile on their face.
Had everything scheduled, the way it's supposed to go.
Shout out to David over at Batch Brewery, right there in Corktown. Please, by all means, go and visit our friends over at Batch Brewery. They are good people. They graciously held Chicano Fest, and they just did it out of love, and it was a great way to team up with some great people.
Yeah, I think they're happy. Every event we've had at the Batch so far has been successful, and we do our best to send everybody away with a smile, and so they'll come back. That's the goal, to get people to come back, and I think we've done a good job with that.
Shout out to all the community representatives that came out as well. Maria Salinas over at Congress of Communities. And speaking of Congress of Communities, even our dear friend Amanda Holliday, who asked me if Cruising the Barrio would please host the Christmas party again this year, if we would be the MCs and we would bring the music. And I told her, of course we will, man, because that's what we do for our community. And so, by the way, if you'd like to help out any of these great community members, hit them up. Congress of Communities. You can find them right over there on Facebook. And they're great. They're great women. And we're thankful to have them in our lives. All right. So back to the wrestling portion of Chicano Fest. Now, listen, let me tell you something. I had a one-on-one talk with one Nate Matson after
the show.
The show. And he said, Rudy, you know, I want to tell you something, man. I really love coming to work for you. And I said, oh, man, that means a lot to me, Nate. It really does. And he says, no, you don't understand. You're doing things different. You're not just doing the same thing. And when I come here and I get arm drag, the place goes bananas. That happens nowhere but here at IBW. And I appreciate working for you. Mm-hmm. And that, I got to tell you right there, Huck,
that's all by design, though,
yes,
Rudy.
Yes, absolutely.
You know how I feel about wrestling, and I want people to respond with emotion,
right, in
the matches. And it's not, about high spot after high spot after high spot.
Amen.
You have to tell a story. Less is more in wrestling.
Yeah.
And if you program your crowd, if they're a regular fan base, they're going to be into it. People don't realize you don't have to do as much as that you're doing on all these shows. Killing themselves and things like that.
Exactly.
And I know it's a niche for that type of wrestling, but a wrestling fan in general, they appreciate a headlock if it's done right. You don't have to kill yourself. So, that's what we try to per se. And then I try to get guys to show their character in the ring, because you don't have to be the greatest wrestler to have a good match.
Absolutely.
If you have charisma, a lot of people talk about like Jimmy Valiant.
Yeah.
I love Jimmy Valiant.
Yes.
But people talk about, he couldn't wrestle. He couldn't work. Yes, he could.
Yes.
He drew thousands of people being the boogie woogie man.
Hey, that was
in his movements.
That was the biggest thing I heard in my career. Oh, he can't wrestle. No. He can't wrestle. Hey, but you know what Rudy Boy could do is put asses in seats.
He could put asses in the seats.
And that,
him and like the great Kabuki.
Kabuki, oh man!
You remember his persona more than any wrestling and his chops and things like that. Same with like Abdullah the Butcher.
Of course, yes.
You wouldn't say he was a great wrestler,
no,
but he was a great Abdullah the Butcher.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. 100%.
So that's the type of the booking, that I try, and I sit down and I talk to the wrestlers and I say, I want you to show this emotion, work your way up on the road. Maybe I'm giving away a little too much. Let me stop. Yeah. But yeah, man, I love wrestling so much, and I enjoy doing it.
So man, we have a new street fight champion. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, Ray Demonio.
Yes.
Defeated Dirty TX, or Texas Monroe as he calls him. He calls him Texas Monroe. But he was able to pull it off, man. But did he take a beating from Tex? His mask was all ripped open. He was bloodied. And he just caught Tex by surprise. And it was just one of those quick things.
What a match.
But boy, did he pay for it after the match.
Oh, my goodness,
He paid for it after the match, because Tex went right back at him. And we literally had to pull him off of Ray.
Man, what a wild
and crazy match, man.
Yes.
I haven't seen anything like that since the Sheik.
So you see that? You see, and a lot of the fans that were in the house were, first off, they were so happy when the Luchador won the title.
They were.
Man.
They were.
I'd seen smiling faces from ear to ear.
It was kind of funny. I hadn't said anything to Carlito, but after the match, Ray is working his way up on the ropes. He's all busted open, barely able to stand. Come in the ring and take pictures with Ray Monyo, and he can barely stand up. He's busted open. I thought that was funny, but he was able to pull it off anyway. But yeah, man, I got a new champion, and we'll see what happens.
And speaking of champions, you know, the tag team champions, the Den, the most feared tag team in the United States of America, they retain their titles.
Ooh.
And that was a wild one. That one got out of hand.
Yeah, it really did.
And but the thing is that the guys still held on to their titles, and they are moving on and going to the next town.
Yeah. They're defending their titles somewhere else here in Michigan
This weekend. It's true.
Yeah.
If I had the information, I sure as hell would give you it, but I don't have it in front of me.
I won't say it was a walk in the park for them this past Saturday.
No.
Because Nate and Cannon really took it to them.
Yes.
They really did. And it turned into a wild brawl after the match. The match continued. They just continued to fight and had to be separated.
That was a
wild match right there. You know, and of course the main event, you know, we had H5.
H5, the world's champion.
And, man, he defended his title. And you know what? I'm sorry. I said Nate and Cannon.
Right.
It was not
It
Cannon.
wasn't Cannon.
It was not Cannon. It was Alex Lynch.
Yes.
Yeah, Alex Lynch, a newcomer. Yes, right. He teamed with Nate.
Big guy, man.
Yeah, big, powerful guy, man.
Jeez.
A little mini Mighty Igor.
Right. Right. No doubt, man.
Yeah, so then the main event was Rick Cannon and
H5.
Hey,
yes.
And Cannon put up a hell of a fight, man.
He did, man. He did.
He was going toe-to-toe with H5.
He did, and he came to me afterwards and he said, listen, I need another shot, just one more. And I said, listen, I'll pass it along to A.T. Hook, your concerns. Because he felt as though if he just had another few minutes, things would have been a little bit different. And,
gotcha.
So who knows? Maybe we'll get a no DQ, or
we'll see what happens, man.
No time limit.
You know, he was in the right place at the right time.
It's true.
And got an opportunity. And when the opportunity came up, he was the first person I really thought about putting him in the match.
Right.
You know, and a lot of things went on behind the scenes. I'm not going to divulge everything, but it wasn't an easy night.
It was
but we
not.
Pulled it off.
Of course we did, like we always do, man. You know, whether it be Cruising the Barrio or International Big Time Wrestling, man, we are doing stuff that so many others just wish they were doing.
Yeah.
I mean, for real. Who does their own festival? You know, who puts out their own trading cards? Like, I mean, this is the shit we do, and we do this for the love of the fans. We do it for the love of the fans.
That's
we
the
really
truth.
do.
That's the truth. And for me, it's, and between shows, that's all I think about is the next show.
Right.
That's just how I am. I admit it. I've been like that ever since I've been in the business.
Yes.
You know, I can't not think about wrestling, even when I wasn't a part of a show.
Right.
Or part of any promotion. I was thinking about matches and what I would do in a main event. It never ceased.
Right.
Never ceased.
Right.
You know, so being able to actively do it again, you know, I'm really happy and thank you.
Man, we are so happy. Like, for real, like I said, I've been through some health challenges as of late. And you and Carlito for IBW, you guys really have steered everything in the right direction, where I'm happy to say that once again, another packed house for the wrestling at Chicano Fest.
Yes, it was.
It was packed.
An
and
emotional
they were enthused.
crowd. Emotional.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's what we love to see and what we love to
Hey,
hear.
I'm happy when I see people throwing things in the ring.
Don't say that out loud.
I like the chaos, man. That's really what I built myself on, is chaos in wrestling. So really I'm holding back. But yeah, when people are throwing things, I'm happy.
So everybody keeps asking, when's the next show? When's the next show? When's the next show? And I said, I let them know, listen, and I'm letting you guys know, Wrestling Real Talk fans, the next show will be announced on the next Wrestling Real Talk. Or if you follow us on Facebook, you may get an extra sneak peek on what the actual date will be, because we will be returning back home. That's right, back home to the House of Champions. And the House of Champions is Taqueria El Rey. And that's right there on Bagley in Southwest Detroit. And we are so happy we're going to be going back there for another series of shows, Huck.
That's right. We're bringing it back inside for the fall and winter seasons. And, man, the last time we were there, man, great crowd, great matches, great food.
Oh, yes.
Everything about it is just awesome. You know, centrally located, you know, and very safe, you know, so you don't have to worry about anything.
Yes.
And, man, we put on some great matches, and, you know, I can't wait to go back.
Oh, man, it's going to be a fun time. We will have all of that information right here on Wrestling Real Talk next week. And I promise you, folks, that we're going to buckle down and we're going to get back on the ball and get here each and every week. It's been a hectic couple weeks with us putting together Chicano Fest, but we want you to know that we're thankful that you still roll with us right here on Wrestling Real Talk. We really mean that from the bottom of our hearts. A little bit of a GCW and JCW. Now, GCW is Game Changer Wrestling, and JCW is Juggalo Championship Wrestling. And they have a feud going on, and the feud has spilled over from the Gathering to now. It's going to take place in Atlantic City at the Showboat Casino. And that's the home of GCW. And right now, the Brothers of Funstruction, they are the new GCW and JCW tag team champions. And everyone knows that they are real juggalos at heart. So for them to be prancing around the United States with the GCW tag straps is pretty crazy. But I'll tell you one thing, and I said this, and Carlito said it. Man, what a great match that would be. Those two put up there. Let's unify the titles. Let's put them in the ring with the Den. Let's unify them all.
Hey, I'm not against it at all, man. You know a lot more about the brothers than I do. I know they you know, the last time I saw them, they looked pretty crazy, you know, and could definitely go with the Den, and the Den would love it.
Oh, I know
they'd
that's
love it.
Right.
They'd welcome it.
I know that's right.
Can you smell it in the air? like Caesar Asher likes to say.
Absolutely. I think it would be a dynamite match, and hopefully we can make that happen. Somebody's phone is on.
That's me.
And, come on now, y'all. Leave Huck alone. Leave him alone while he's doing his business. Anyways, but yes, every week, me and my sons, we watch GCW. Man, you know how to... What's wrong?
Just keep rolling, dog.
Okay, all right. Hey, I was thinking it was somebody cool that we could put on there.
No, nothing like that. I just don't know how to work it.
Simple
as that. Hopefully it's all.
Hardy, har. That's what she said.
No, let me stop.
Okay, hey, so listen. So then, WWE this past weekend had their big new pay-per-view, WrestlePalooza, out of Indianapolis, Indiana.
Yes, they did.
And I'm not even going to lie to you. I don't even know none of the results.
You know what? I really only know one. And
What?
that was the mixed tag match, with AJ, CM
Of course
Punk.
you did.
That's the only one that I know.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Who won?
Of course you did.
Who won?
AJ and CM Punk.
Of course
Yeah.
they did.
Yeah, of course they did.
Of course they did, man.
And you got to admit, man, when she came back, the crowd went nuts.
They did, man. But you know what?
Going back from our last show, our last conversation.
But for real, man, I mean, like, what does she really have to offer?
Hey, whatever, man. I'm not saying anything about that, how you personally feel about her, but obviously the crowd loves her, and they're making money, The crowd
They
seems
sure
to
as
love her.
hell
They
are
always
making
have.
money. Speaking of making money, man, what son of a bitch motherfuckers they are. They're
I know
going
what
to
you're
take
about to
the
say.
prestigious WrestleMania
Our WrestleMania.
out of the fucking country.
That's how everybody feels. Like WrestleMania is ours.
Dude, that's like apple pie and fucking Chevrolet.
So many people aren't going to be able to attend WrestleMania.
and
And it seems like they really don't care. They're not really pricing it for families anymore.
right, they don't care.
They don't care. I'm
And-
sure Saudi Arabia paid them a rubber band.
Dude, they said they're getting $100 million for WrestleMania. Now Triple H did say, "Hey, why don't we give you the Super WrestleMania, and then we'll have WrestleMania."
They had a regular WrestleMania.
And they said,
they
"No.
want it to be
we
WrestleMania.
want it to be WrestleMania, and
Nope,
that's
not some
that."
clone. They want
Right.
the only WrestleMania.
So all of you
Yep.
guys who are gonna be sitting at home waiting for the WrestleMania weekend for the hot chicks to be scantily clad on WrestleMania weekend like they normally are, well, you can forget that.
All these wrestling shows that would run in the same city.
Right.
It ain't gonna be none of that in Saudi Arabia.
Nope. Come on, man. What indie promotion's going over there?
That's probably the only promotion there. I doubt if they have any indie promotions there at all.
I agree with you. I agree with you. And
So,
that
yeah, that's
sucks,
exclusive.
man. That really does suck, man. And I'll tell you what. If I were Tony Khan, I would run a badass free show somewhere really big and let everyone just come and let that be the center of attention, man.
Free for all.
Dude, check it out, man. You got the whole...
Yeah, he does have a big opportunity there.
Because they do have to air WrestleMania in the morning. It will be aired at 11 a.m., bro. Like, man. So Tony Khan has the opportunity to do 7 p.m. Eastern Standard and do it on a big level and do it, but I don't know. That's just me.
I don't know if it'll interfere or not. If the time difference is that big, what would be the point?
Well, that's
Am I missing something? If the WWE is on at like 11 a.m., you said?
Yes.
So they really wouldn't be running in any competition.
No, the WWE is not going to be, and neither will AEW at nighttime.
But it will still be a big opportunity for AEW.
Yes.
Because they have that, people would want to attend something.
Absolutely.
On the same day as WrestleMania. Make it big like you said.
Absolutely.
But I don't think it would have any effect on WWE's draw or not.
No doubt.
But it would Tony Khan's.
100%. You know what I'm saying?
He can make the biggest bombastic show he wants it to be.
Right.
And it'll draw.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Yeah. He should be planning for that right now. In my opinion, he should be trying to put it together right now.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, you would think there's some people around him saying, "Man, this is a great idea."
It'll have to be.
Man. You know what? I mean, what the?
They were talking about it on another radio podcast I listened to.
Oh, okay.
You know,
okay.
and they were saying the exact same thing we're saying.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's common sense.
There's no sense Bubba Ray and, and Busted Open.
Yeah,
I don't have a
yeah.
problem saying that.
Yeah.
They were talking about it.
Oh man, I love Bubba Ray. Man, I love him. He's got a really shitty co-host with Tommy Dreamer. That guy sucks, man. That guy's as dry as fucking
Tommy's like,
latex paint.
He's like this attitude all the time. Yeah, whatever. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
And he doesn't get high, but he talks.
He should. He should. And quit wearing those size medium shirts, bro. Shit, bro. Quit wearing your little cousin's shirt.
I hope somebody tells Tommy this is on here so he can listen to it. That's funny.
Hashtag him, man. Anyways.
One of those compression shirts.
Oh, let me also...
They'll keep your titties in. Right, Tommy?
Let me also say this, man. A very big congratulations to the future of professional wrestling, Dominic Mysterio, on becoming the AAA Mexican champion.
Yes.
Aside from his Intercontinental Championship.
I like Dominic a lot, and I see a bright future for him, man. I'd say he's going to be world champion.
He looks just like his father, Eddie Guerrero.
He's going to be world champion. Like Eddie.
He looks just like his father, Eddie Guerrero. I swear to God, bro.
You know what? I'm going to say no. I've seen Rey Mysterio without his mask on, and if you look at Dominic, he looks like his father.
Bullshit.
Yes, he does. He does.
Bullshit.
He does. He doesn't
Rey
look like Eddie.
Mysterio looks like
his hair is
baby.
like Eddie's. His hair is like Eddie's, but his face, he looks like his father.
Hey,
I'm not going to say that about a man.
Who do you agree with?
Just on a rumor like that.
Who do you agree with? I mean, hey, dude, look, if I wanted to take Carlito to Maury, they would look at us and be like, man, get the hell out of here. Because obviously that's your son. And that's the way I look at Eddie Guerrero, which I've had many conversations with Eddie in my lifetime. And I look at young Eddie Jr., Dominic.
I don't know, man. He's pretty tall to be Eddie's son.
So what about Rey Mysterio's son?
Right, both of them. It's not that much difference in the height, but man, Dominic, close to 6?
So
you think?
No,
he's not 6 feet.
He's got to be 6'2", 6'1".
Taller than that?
Yeah,
you think he's taller
a tall
than me?
Guy, yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Real
that's really tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was at least. I didn't know he was taller than 6.
No,
I'm gonna look at
yeah,
that.
he's pretty big. He's a pretty tall kid. Congratulations to him. Congratulations to the whole wrestling, World Wrestling Entertainment on what they've been doing. They also had a very successful night of boxing with the Canelo Alvarez and the Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford, congratulations. Tip of the cap to you. Tip of the cap to Oscar De La Hoya. Clapback Thursdays. Make sure if you are a fan of boxing, you check out Clapback Thursdays with Oscar De La Hoya. You can find it on YouTube. You can find it on Facebook, man. It's the funniest shit ever. It only lasts like, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes at most, but it's great. You'll love it. Anyways, back to what we were saying to the fans that continue to roll with us, man. We want to thank you. We want to thank you. And Huck, I know it's in your blood that you're going to be putting on some dynamite shows in the very near future.
Yeah, man, I gotta rethink some things, but yeah, man, I'm always thinking about it, and I want to get bigger and better, and recognized.
Bigger and better is all we need.
And we're going to be recognized.
Absolutely.
Well,
listen up, fans. This is we're gonna put a ribbon on it. We're going to say good night. We're going to say good morning. We're going to say arrivederci. We're going to say all of that good stuff. But before we do want to remind you to check out throwdowntheatre.com. Go there right now. Throwdowntheatre.com. Go to the shopping section and you can get the foiled wrapped wrestling, Detroit Big Time Wrestling cards. Right now, they are on sale. There's only a limited amount of them available on this run. So make sure you get them now before they're sold out. And pick up a t-shirt or two or whatnot there as well. All right, now I'm going to throw it over to A.T. Hook where he's going to say his goodbyes and shout-outs and all of that good stuff.
You know what? These are my goodbyes and shout-outs and all that good stuff. A.T. Huck, I will see you guys next time.
Man, let me tell you something. This guy is on the go.
Cut to the chase.
He's like the Brown Hornet. They don't know who the Brown Hornet is. Do you?
The Brown Hornet? No, I don't know the Brown Hornet.
The Brown Hornet?
The Brown Hornet? I know the Green Hornet.
No, the Brown Hornet, man, from Fat Albert.
Oh, man. I haven't thought about that in so long. I know who you're talking about.
Brown Hornet, man. All right.
Man.
All right.
You gotta remember, I'm about 15, 16 years older than you too, man. So.
All right, so check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for rolling with us. And once again, I really, from the bottom of my heart, want to thank all of you guys who showed up and showed out for Chicano Fest. Shout out once again to David over there at Batch Brewery and the whole staff there. Thank you guys for what you do. Now we're moving on back to El Rey with Danny and the crew. Make sure you check us out. We'll have all the information right here next week on the big return, the big Halloween return of International Big Time Wrestling. Have all the information right here. Once again, thank you for all you do. Thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you for being you. Remember, like I always say, we're not here for a long time. No. We're here for a damn good time. So be good to one another. Take care of one another. And more than that, please, Father God, send peace in the Middle East. Free Palestine.
Peace.